Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, this person likes to sit a lot, like only likes to sit right now. And he's like, good boy, like, oh, I like him, like that, like, oh, I like him. I'm like, okay, like very just hold on, hold on. I don't know if this person saw you grow up. Hold on, hold on. Well, or how long ago it's been, because he keeps saying that you've turned into a good man. So like there's that turning into it, turned into a good man. So I don't know what that means. Hang on. Hold on. Hang on. He's funny. He kind of moves slower in my head and he's trying to give like everybody directions or like telling people where to go or what to do. I have no idea why he's doing that right now. Is this okay? So this is, hold on. Okay, so this has to be, so this is one step above. So is this like grandfather type of vibe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, because he's applying himself like the good man, and he's watching over you, and it's like I'm the ultimate father figure, like that type of thing for you. So I'm like, all right, so that's one step above.
Yep.
Cool. Like alpha omega beginning and end. Hang on. He knows. He knows. It's like that. He's just very like matter of fact. I'm like, all right. Yeah, like
Yep.
that. Okay, hold on. And he comes up, he's very slow still. I guess he's older still. And he comes up and he like does this hug to you, like very stiff. And I'm like, okay, hold on. You want to know if he's proud of you, and yes, he is. That's a whole nother thing that goes along because it's your words being placed in my head from him. So I don't know where that's come from. And then he, wait. Were you with this gentleman a lot whenever you were younger, like a kid growing up? Were you like always with him or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because he has you next to him and he's like, come on, like telling you to come on. And so I'm like, okay. He knew. He's very matter of fact. He's all about fixing things. He's all about working with his hands. He's all about like getting into all this stuff and like showing you what to do. I don't know what this is, but he like expects you to know it. Like, come here, look at this. Here.
That's not my grandpa. That's my dad.
That's your dad. Okay, that's who this person is. That's who this person. He's all about keeping you with him all the time. Like this is this is this. He hold on, and he keeps like doing mechanic. I don't know what this is. Like he keeps showing mechanic things, and I'm like, what are we doing? What did he do?
He was a mechanic.
Oh, he was a mechanic. Sorry, I love this. Okay, so sometimes this is what I told you. Like sometimes I'm clueless. I'm like, he's making me do this.
No,
And we're doing
he always talked with his hands, always.
all the time. That's what he's doing right now. When I found, okay, so his father is the one that passed too. So it's him and his dad. Oh, okay. What? Have a kid? Oh, you're married? Hold on.
Yeah.
Perfect. And you have kids. He's like talking about like wife. He's like, oh, you have a wife and kids. He's good. Like that. He's proud of it. He's just like, hold on. Did you have a tattoo for your father as well? Because he's talking about this. Hold on. He's talking about that. He's saying, what do you have? Shut up.
That's my grandpa.
You do?
Yes.
It's like that. I'm like, why are we doing this? Okay, perfect. Hold on. We're strong. Your grandfather's funny. He must be a lot smaller than you or something like that. Okay, because he keeps saying, I'm strong, and he puts himself next to you, but he's a much smaller man.
Yes.
And so, okay, perfect. And he's, hold on. He does this to you. He's like, look up. I'm like, okay. He says, hold on. They didn't Did he like speak half and half, like half Spanish and half something else or something like that?
My dad did.
Okay. Okay. And the grandfather spoke full?
No,
What did he speak? Only English?
only English. Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, there's somebody that's like going half and half and half and half. And I'm like, what is this? Okay, so that's him. So I'm just letting you know right now because they're both together and they're both here and they're both kind of like they're like twinsies a little bit too. So that's a whole nother thing. And it's hang on. Why is the grandfather the smallest one out of everybody? Like, what's going on with that?
I don't know because my dad's my stepdad. He raised
Oh,
me. So
okay.
his dad, I'd never seen his dad.
No, it's okay. It doesn't matter on that. So like with that, he's putting that and then this farther they go, okay, hang on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hang on. I'm going to try to separate them out because once the grandfather that's consistently around you and in your head, and then the stepfather, or I'm going to call him dad.
Yep.
Dad's the one that hangs out in the house. Grandfather feels like a presence. Dad is the one that hangs out in the house with you. Hang on. He did your father not see this place you're in right now?
No.
Okay, sorry. I asked him, I said, where are you at? He's talking about being in the kitchen. I said, why? He's like, it's a good place he has here. He's like, it's a nice place. I haven't seen it. So that's why I was like, he didn't see where you're at. And he's like, really proud of him. Hang on. He says, he's talking to you. He's telling me like, I always told you, always work hard. Like always work hard, always work hard. He's like talking about how you took it there. You took it that. So you're doing it. He says that, hang on. He says that you had to see him suffer. He says we can work through this together. I'm like, all right, we can do it together. We can do it fine. He says, hang on. He said, big guy like me go through some shit like that. I said, I don't know what happened yet. And like, we're going to get into what happened. He said, so you didn't get to have full closure from him passing. Okay, because he's talking about how he didn't get a chance to tell you he loves you. That's that. So he's coming through and saying that now, FYI. So he says we have a lot of balls in our family, which means like we have a lot of and I'm like, thank you for saying that for me. I appreciate it. You know, they talk about that. Oh, they say curse words and everything. And he said he got with his mother, got with your mother, promised to be the best dad. Like you really, really took to him. Hang on. Why do you beat yourself up for like not being there for him during all this? Like, what's going on with that? What happened with that?
The weekend before he passed away, I blew him off. So my mom called me the day he went to the hospital and I came down. So that's what it was.
So the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I get it. Yeah. He says he was already silent at that point. So he was, by the time that you got to him, he couldn't talk or something like that.
He was in a coma.
Oh shit. So yeah, he definitely was silent at that point. Okay.
Coma for 3 days. Yeah.
They had to pull the plug.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what he did for that? This was probably the most graphic and ridiculous way. He goes like this. He goes, poop, like pull it a toaster. Boop. And I'm like, that's terrible. Why would you do that? Right? Like that's his personality though. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I don't fucking care. Hang on. He's like, your mother, what is she gonna do without me? What is she gonna do without me? I tell you, she's not gonna have anybody yell at her anymore, like doing all that. And she's like, he's talking about how you gotta be there for her. He's talking about how getting a new space. Are you thinking about having her move in with you, but you're trying to get a bigger place or something like that?
We thought about it a long time ago.
Okay.
But my mom's so stubborn, she won't.
I know. He keeps going like, this is a good idea. He keeps going like getting like a bigger place or like, I don't know, better accommodations. I don't know what it'd be because I think you have a great location. And then he's talking about like literally like picking her up and placing her here. Like, this is what you have to do, you know, but it's almost like she's going to be kicking and screaming. He said, hang on. Hold on. He's talking about going from like here to here. Wait, what happened? It's weird. He makes me feel like I have a head injury or something like that, or like a blood clot thing. What happened with him?
He had a COPD. His CO2 was too high.
Okay, so that's why I've never died of that. Interesting, because he keeps going like this, keeps going like this. So that's lungs to brain. Okay, okay, hang on. That's why he sounds like that. Interesting. He has this like roughness about him when he talks in my head, like that. And I don't know, like I wish I could tell you his voice, and like I wish I could.
That's him.
Yeah, he just I don't know what's up with accents. I had this woman come in my last session, and she was like, oh, like these Georgia houses. Anyways, my client lives in Japan. Her aunt is from Georgia, and she has that accent. She was like, what did you just say? I'm like, oh yeah, this is him. Hold on. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. He loves you. He loves the pee out of you. So don't ever think that. He really likes to go and try to take care of your mom. Hang on. Are you a girl? Do you have girls?
I do.
Okay.
I got 3 of them.
He says that you're a girl dad. I was like, good. And that, like my father, he had 7 girls. I'm the youngest, so he puts that there. And he says, don't you yell at him. That's why I was like, oh, we have girls. Oh my God. Like he's being all protective. Hang on. You know, they'll love their daddy. They'll take care of them. Anyways, that's going to be great later on. That's going to be so good later on. Oh my God. He says sweetest fucking things, but like drives him crazy. Like that whole thing. He says, hold on. I'm just saying, he says you're gaining your wings. You have a heart of a saint. He's talking about that. He says, hold on. Did you move like really far away from where they're from?
Yeah.
Really? Where are they from versus where did you move?
I moved away a couple years ago to Florida, moved back. I'm in Monroe now. My mom lives out in Adrian.
Okay, so you legit, okay. Because he goes, I don't know why the fuck you moved down there. I don't know why he moved away. I was like, okay, where did he move to? Like, why are we talking about that? Oh my God, born and raised. He's talking about it being cold. He's talking about up in, are you like Rhode Island, Jersey area? Where are you from?
Monroe, Michigan.
Michigan. Okay, so that's why it's really cold up there. Okay, that's why. Man, I put it back down to Florida. No wonder. Hang on. Hold on. He says, I'm sorry I couldn't give her more years. Can you let mom know that he's okay? Can you let mom know that he's okay? And then with, hang on. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can say that. He says, you have a beautiful wife. He says, you need to give her more attention. And he said, or I will. And I said, I don't know if I can say that. And so that's why I'm laughing at that, because that's what they do. This is his type of.
That was a thing between me and him.
Really?
Yeah, he always busts my ass with my girlfriends. Always.
Really?
Yeah, it was a guy talk.
Yes, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I can say this as a girl. Like, what? Okay. He is funny. That's why I'm like, I mean, they do get into it. Wait. So yeah, this is, he's a person. Hold on. He jokes with me. He says you need to stop smoking. I don't think you do smoke. I don't think you do smoke. Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Well, he tells you need to. So I'll listen to him. This is the part where like the information I get is correct, and I'm like, I don't know why you think that, right? That's like channeling. Hang on. He says you're getting too old for that shit. That's a whole nother thing. And he says, hang on. He's talking about like, don't be like me. I think it's because of the COPD thing. I think he's going into that. I think that's why. And he says, You're gonna gain weight when you stop smoking and don't freak out, just eat better. That's what he keeps. I said, what is happening? And he's just like, he won't do it because he wants to stay skinny. And I was like, what? And like,
Yeah, I've lost. With everything going on, I had a blockage in the heart, so I'm losing weight. Okay, so I'm down to 225 now, and I don't want to get back up there. I was at 240,
wow.
and that's I'm supposed to quit smoking. I'm on medication to quit smoking.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay. Well,
is
he's
good.
gonna call you on your shit. Now, all I can tell you is that this gentleman is with you a lot. And I'm guessing it's because you talk to him a lot.
Uh-huh.
You have conversations with him. And so that's why he's with you. So he's commenting on your life, what's going on, what you should and shouldn't do. And oh my God, hang on. He said he's talking about, okay, now I'm going to go and I'm going to try to pull in my other quieter gentleman that's here right now, the grandfather. Okay. And I'm going to go and he's here. But it's like the stepdad is so loud in our face. Like, he's so loud. He loves you though. He keeps like grabbing you by your neck and like, oh, and I'm guessing you're taller than him too. So
Yeah.
yeah, cool. Because when he grabs you up here versus here. And hang on. He says, I'll put him here, kid. He's like, it's not good to be dead. And I'm like, it is good to be dead. It's okay, believe me. But like, it's like, I guess he keeps telling you like, hang on. When are you going in for this procedure?
I'm not right now. I'm just basically taking medications and see what happens.
Okay, so I'm just letting you know you will be going in for one. He says, whenever you go in for this procedure, I'll be there with you.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to try really hard on this, but whenever they say stuff like that, that usually means it's going to happen. Does not mean you're going to die. There's not going to be anything bad from it. But I want you to try your best, but I do feel like you're probably going to, but he's talking about how he's going to be there for you.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't feel like your life ends. Like that's not the whole thing. So don't be afraid, but just know somebody's going to keep you there. Okay. Hang on. They'll talk about that stuff. And wait. Where are you going? Come back. He says, I'm here. I'm gonna go get the little guy. Hang on. Stop. Hang on. So the grandfather, did you not get to know him very well?
I have never met him. I never met my dad's dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I go, because he says, he's like, I'm here. It's a presence. He's here. And I said, how do you know him? And he's showing me you from like a baby to a little kid, but like overseeing, watching, like that's the thing. But it's not, we're not interacting. So I'm like, did you never meet him? Like that is a thing. Hang on. He says that he has your back, even though, hang on. Why would he say like your real father was a piece of work? What's going on with him?
He left before I was born.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
He is a piece of work. I said, what do you think about your son then? He says, oh, he is a piece of work. I said, okay. Nothing. So he didn't give any type of support to mom. He said nothing. And he's like, I was there. Why? Hold on. You have another brother?
I have stepbrothers.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. Because he's watching out for you and like these boys. That's his whole thing. That's his thing to keep everybody together. Hold on. They must have been this gentleman must have been a really hard worker as well, because he's kind of gritty. He's kind of like intense. He's like, hang on. It's like, where did you get your drive from? You got it from him. Where did you get your drive from? You got it from him. He says, says you don't stop. You don't stop. He's talking about like you're a train, like you keep going like a steam train. He's talking about how only you and God, like you don't let anybody put you down. Ooh, I like this. This is good. The blockage in your heart, is it like 80%?
I wasn't told that, but okay.
What did they say?
About 75.
Okay, so right up. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm going off. They show me a vein, and then they show me the amount, and so I'm like guesstimating. I'm like, how much is this? And they're showing me out of a circle like this, or whatever this is. Then it would be like just about this much. So I want you to work really, really hard on that. I don't want you to stress too much over it. And then I do think that that's going to happen. So, but work your best, because if you don't do this, then it could lead to something else. Okay. So do this. Hold on. I think it's a little bit more than 70. I think it's like 80. I think we're right there. And that's just because, hold on. Wait, hold on. Do you get a lot of fluid built up in your legs now?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to wrap them. I want you to get like those Job's compression hose. And I don't want you to be like, oh, they're hose, they're for women. No, shut the fuck up. I used to wear them whenever all this was happening. Okay. My dad did too. I want you to get them, and I want you to put those on, and I want you to help. Okay. I also want you to get some rest. I just want to go through and do this as well. Like take that. I also worry about a blood clot thing going on in your thigh, going all the way up. So make sure you get that. Make sure you do a compression. I'm not saying that it's going to kill you. I'm just saying these are kind of like all the different things that could line up perfectly, and boom. And so what I'm doing is I'm telling you to prep and make sure that that doesn't. Right? If we know that we don't have to spill the cupcakes because we get a good platter, then by golly damn it, buy a good platter. Like, so we don't spill the cupcakes. So that's where this is at, right? Hold on. He's so smart. He keeps doing like this. He's talking about you're so smart. You're so smart. You're brilliant. You should be like a fucking engineer or something like that. What did you do? What did you end up doing?
Mechanics, engineer, fabrication.
There you go. 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 Sorry. Yeah, he's this gentleman, this grandfather is just all about you and all about keeping you safe and all about guiding you. It's almost like this knowing inside of your head, like where you need to go or what you need to do. When you pray, I want you to pray to him, because he's the one that's going to do this. Dad is the one that is just going to sit there and shoot the shit with you and make sure you do it. Okay. He's going to be the one that, hold on. You got to get a new chair there, champ. I don't know what's going on with that. I have no idea why he would say that. Hang on. Did y'all what is up with the new chair? Did y'all just get new couches or something?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Dad. Dad's talking about that again. Okay. Yep. So that's him. They all hang out around you. Hang on. Go up and give her a hug. Go up and give her a hug. He loves you. Is the wife in the kitchen right now? Where is she at?
She's up there, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry. He's down there hanging out with her, and he's showing me this. And so that's why I'm like, where is she? She's in the house, right? Because he's out there with her. Hold on. Does she have a nice butt?
She does.
Okay, because he says she has a sweet ass. I said, thank you. And I'm just going to let that go just like that. We're going to leave that there. So if your stepdad, which is a wonderful character and who is amazing to your girls, also loves the wife, girlfriend, and the grandfather is like this knowing presence that's continuously here. So what questions right now, I guess you would say in closing too, do you have for me?
I don't know. None really.
None?
I'm just in awe.
This is what happens whenever you have the connection, right? And you do this. I come through. I want you to think about it as like you are the record player, right? They're the record and I'm the speakers. Okay, everything is with you. I'm just able to connect and kind of push it through. That's what that happens. And so I read that energy in between that shows up, and they love you and they are hilarious and they are all about pushing your buttons. And the stepfather is all about giving you signs. And he's talking about how you're too stubborn to see them, but you see them ever so often. You're like, no, that can't be it. And then he's talking about like, he's like, it's all right fucking there. It's just right fucking there. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll let him know that too. And he's talking about how, oh my God, something about, I don't know why you have a lot of calluses on your hands. He's talking, I guess that may be part of it too. He's talking about how clean up your hands. I'm like, stop. I'm like, his hands are clean. Shut up. And he's talking about, they are good. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Yep.
Talking mess to you. Yeah. So what I want you to do in closing right now is I want you to take a couple of minutes before you go out into the rest of the world. And I want you to just either have a good 30-second cry or a good breather and just sit there and be like, holy crap, what happened? Right? Because that's what happens. Because they are fun and I feed off of it. It's like, and like they just take it, right?
They are hilarious.
They're great. Now, another thing too is that tonight, before you go to bed, before your head hits the pillow, I want you to take a couple of minutes too for them. And I want you to tell them both thank you and that you love them. Okay.
I will.
Yes, please do that. And one of the things, like I said, there's always different spirits that we pray to or talk to, and they can guide us. Just like here in the physical world, some people can help us more with one thing versus another, right? And so there, the grandfather vibe is the one that will go through and kind of say, like point you in the right direction. Like, man, I don't know if I should do this. Man, where should I go through this today? Right. And then he'll be like, no, this is fine. He'll give you like this calming peace feeling. You just have to flow with it. Dad is the one that will follow through and make sure you're okay. He's the one that's like, no, dumbass, don't go through this door, go through this one. He's more of like the single, like here right now type of thing. And so if you just need someone like, I don't know what to do today, ask him and he's going to point you in the right direction because he's funny. He's funny. Okay. He's very, very funny. And so, yeah, so take a couple minutes, have a good breather, revel in it. You're going to have what I like to call a session high where they come in and everybody we feel like, and it's because that's them. That's love. Okay.
Okay.
If you need me again, or if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to email me. Okay.
I sure will.
Okay. I love you, James. You're
Thank
fabulous. You're welcome. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Bye, my dear.
Bye-bye.